Picks for You Sports, sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers.
And welcome into sports, everybody, here in Dallas, Texas, inside the Cotton Bowl. Caden McFarland alongside Jacob Toby. The Sooners defeat the Texas Longhorns 34-27. This thing did not play out the way that we thought. I think the over-under was at about 75. We went way under as both defenses really performed, and that's the headline. 1 year ago, this Sooners defense got its defensive coordinator fired in this ball game, giving up 48 points. They had no answers. Today, they had a lot of answers.
Mentioned defense, just going back to the offense real quick. Jalen Hurts, 130 rushing yards, most by an OU QB ever versus Texas. Back to the defense, 9 sacks. That's a team record.
Huge number.
They are playing some great ball right now.
So it wasn't the first Saturday that we've given tremendous effort, but you saw guys, a group of guys playing a style of play in terms of playing downhill, playing fast, playing aggressive. And so when you do that, you give yourself a chance to be successful.
We've built our defense on mentality and on effort, and then from then, you know, Alex does a great job. He's good about not adding too much, making sure it's things that our guys can play or confident in, and then but also having just a few wrinkles here and there to keep people off base.
Opening drive, the Sooners go 66 yards in 10 plays. Jalen Hurts for CeeDee Lamb from a yard out, 7-0 OU in a hurry. But that score, the only touchdown of the entire half. A Hurts fumble and interception derailing 2 promising Sooners drives, and Alex Grinch's defense just absolutely dominating Sam Ehlinger and the Burn Orange in the first half. 83 yards allowed. Tulsa native Patrick Fields with the sack there. A Cameron Dicker field goal as time expires. UT's only points of the half, 10-3 Sooners. Second half, the offenses finally start trading haymakers. After a long run, Texas would tie it at 10. Now it's Lamb, and can you believe some of the moves after the catch? 51-yard touchdown, 17-10 OU.
Considering what was at stake at this game, it's obviously a great experience, man. And for me to go out there and play with a chip on my shoulder like I did today.
He's pretty good today. You know, there's no doubt we've been able to coach some great wideouts over the year, and you know, we've still got some time together, so I'm not going to anoint him yet, but he's he knows that.
Another big run by the Longhorns, setting up Sam Ehlinger's 12th career touchdown against the Sooners, 20-17 after 3. Fourth quarter, OU answers. Who else? Lamb, tight-roping the sideline. A Red River afternoon to remember for number 2. 10 catches, 171 yards in 3 scores. After Texas cuts the lead to 7, Hurts putting this baby to bed with 4 minutes to go. The Houston native is going to wear that golden hat. Sooners best the Longhorns, 34-27.
I feel like the defense has got a lot more comfortable. I mean, we're able to fly around. We know our assignments. You know, we take countless amount of reps of, you know, certain plays each week, and we're just flying around making plays.
They did a really good job of swarming the football. I feel like they just let them go make plays, opposed to trying to do a whole bunch of complex stuff. They just let them be athletes, and they did a good job of that.
It was a great day. You know, I didn't know that was a record that we broke, but it's funny. I still feel like there were some more plays that we left out there.
As we know, in the first 2 years of Lincoln Riley as head coach, the Oklahoma Sooners have played championship-level offense, without a question. It was the defense that was in question. I think the defense we saw today, I think it's capable of winning the whole thing, man.
Yeah, and when you hear guys like Neville Gallimore talk about what he talked about, they just sound so confident right now that they surely can win a national championship if they play that way continuously.
You know, they were showing video of the 98 OU Texas game where they just got their doors blown off. And I thought to myself, you know what? There were a lot of guys on the field that day for the Sooners who would win a national championship 2 years later. It's crazy to think, but the defense that just got pushed around 1 year ago here in the Cotton Bowl, they could be capable of really, really big. I mean, you know, they're not Alabama or Clemson yet, but what we saw today is awfully, awfully encouraging.